You called it, Bray. You said Buffalo will put their foot on their throat and close it. And I played against you. I took the Titans and I took the Eagles in a parlay yesterday. And then I bet Diggs to score. I bet Jefferson to score. I bet Josh Allen over 40 yards rushing. And I bet Devontae Smith over 40 yards in reception. So I did not win my bet. And quickly I saw this Buffalo Bills team. Ryan, you brought it up. They could go undefeated.
I was just going there, guys.
They could go undefeated.
That's exactly what I wanted to ask you as we head to break here. There's a lot of football to be played.
It's a lot.
And it's almost unheard of to start talking about in week 1 or week 2. But I'm going to put it to you again, guys. I can't remember a team as talented and as hungry. Just it seems like the perfect storm. I'm gonna ask you guys again. Over under 15 and a half for the Buffalo Bills. Can they go 17-0, 16-1? I want to ask you that about Buffalo. How dominant can they be? But Buffalo, 41-7 winners over the Tennessee Titans. Just completely ran them out of the field, ran them off the field. Braylon, you called that one. Stefon Diggs, 3 touchdowns, 12 receptions, 148 yards. Josh Allen, 4 touchdown passes. This team, it just feels like they're not going to lose. It feels like they are the most unbeatable team currently in the National Football League. And for a number of different reasons, sure, they have talent. There's a lot of talented teams in the NFL, but I just think it's also the perfect storm of emotion leading from last year's loss to Kansas City in the AFC playoffs to getting Von Miller in the offseason. I think that just gives your team a jolt and gives you not only a jolt on the field, but an attitude on and off the field as well. You've got Josh Allen, Stefon Diggs, who is, Dan Orlovsky called them, Braylon, Josh Allen and Stefon Diggs, the best quarterback wide receiver duo currently in the NFL.
I've been telling you guys about Stefon Diggs for a minute now, Maz. I mean, you knew about him, but I took it to that next level. I said he could be wide receiver 1C if you want to go with Cooper Kupp, if that's what you guys like. Me, Devontae Adams, Stefon Diggs, Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase. Those guys are hungry. Ryan, who did they lose in the playoffs to last year?
Kansas City.
Who did they lose in the playoffs to the year before that?
Kansas City.
They are tired of losing to the Kansas City Chiefs. They are tired of being that good, but coming up just a little bit short. I told you going back to last year, Sean McDermott last year, he was upset going forward on 4th and 1 and not getting it against the Tennessee Titans. Told you he was going to get his payback. This is about the Buffalo Bills and nobody else. Stefon Diggs is a guy that plays angry, and man, do you see it on that field. They are just equipped at every position. Adding Von Miller to the defensive line, it did nothing but turn those guys that were already a really good defense and a really good defensive line. Keep in mind, they were the number 1 defense statistically in the NFL last year. Now you have Von Miller, who helps out on that D-line, has given them a new identity. They have the best secondary in terms of safeties in the NFL. Poyer, Micah Hyde. Their best cornerback hasn't even played yet, by the way, Tre'Davious White. And then you look on the offensive side of the ball, Josh Allen is so efficient. Ken Dorsey is able to come in as offensive coordinator in year 1 and picked up right where Brian Daboll left off, and actually might be even better. Like, they just look like a team on a mission. Ryan Ermanni, you hit it on the head. You said this team, 15.5. Could they be, and this was last week you said that, could they be a team that overachieves that? Could they go undefeated? Could they get 16-1? And I said it's only going to come down to the Chiefs, and it's going to come down to the Miami Dolphins. This team is primed and poised to take that next step, which is getting to the Super Bowl and not just getting there, winning.